Well, hello. We're at milepost 4, and we are headed east, running the rails. And I hope you watched the rails are a little bit icy this morning. It was 22 degrees. Started out here getting a little hard getting some traction. Getting started out here, but we're gonna go. So I hope you watched the first video in this 4-part mini series. And today we're gonna run from milepost 4 down to milepost 8. Said gave you some history on some of the sections of track in that first video. This is an area that was long walled under, all the way down to the first underpass that we're going to come into. It was long walled under, plus back behind us. This is curve 1920. Now, for you, some of you guys have been counting curves over all the videos I had. This is what got you confused if you didn't get things quite right. This curve was actually on my chart book. I got a chart book for the track from the original engineers that made it. And for whatever reason, they gave this curve 2 numbers, 19 and 20. And I really don't know why. Got some rails in this inside rail needs changed here. Probably change the whole curve on the inside next year. Okay. Over here's Kirby interchange for I-79. This is PennDOT building down here where they got supplies and stuff, and I don't know what they're building over there, but they've been a lot of activity going on over there. And I don't know if you can see the deer down here on our left or not. I see a good many deer out here. But once in a long while we'll see a big buck, but not very often do we see big ones. Milepost 4.5. This is curve 21. It is an 8-degree curve. And we were scared to death when they long walled under here that this whole curve was going to slide off the side. It really had us worried. We kept pretty busy hauling rock up here, and we'd haul rock up here two days a week or so, or 3, depending on how the train was running. Of course, the train had a slow order through here, and we'd stockpile it on the side. Then we'd come up and tamp once or twice a week, whatever, because when you long wall, you know, the bottom, they take all the coal out, everything falls all the way up here to the surface. Our track fell as much as 2.5 to 3 feet, actually, in some places here. That was wild. So the train, you'd actually have to pick the track up to match the grade in. It was pretty an intense time, and they had guys on afternoon shift and midnight shift. They'd watch the train through, and then they'd walk the track after the train went through. And we had no accidents. We did have an accident up there in curve 8 for one of the first long wall panels. This is our underpass 1. It goes over top underneath Polecat Hollow Road. This one goes under Interstate 79, Underpass 2. We call it 79 Tunnel. So, and this is the water line I was telling you about in the first video here to the left. It is insulated and heated. I always love this view. I never get tired of this. Never get tired of this. Pretty neat. Coming out of this tunnel. It's like you're in a snow globe. Okay. Curve 22. 10-degree curve. We're starting down grade. And we'll be going down grade for a little over a mile. This is milepost 5. And this is the steepest grade that we have on the railroad at 2.5%. So when the locomotive's coming back loaded, and all our loads are this way, he's on the dynamics now. Again, I'm sorry about the lack of leaves. I can't control Mother Nature. They just weren't pretty this year. But it's a nice day today. Getting nice. Going to be upwards around 50. Curve 23. You see this orange fence coming up. They're going to be putting another natural gas pipeline they're going to be boring under our track right here too. So that'll happen next spring. This is a class 2 track. So it doesn't look as pretty as some of the higher class tracks. I will grant you that. Not everything is perfect out here, and I will grant you that. But we try to keep everything up to the Code of Federal Regulations as best we can. We have a lot of drainage issues. That's our biggest problem right now, is drainage issues, and has been. Okay, we're in game lands, state game lands now, and both we're going to be surrounded by state game lands for a while. This is Bridge 3, the pond over there, and way back up in there's another pond. Got some hunters out today. This used to be a dairy farm called McCoy's Dairy Farm. Actually, part of what they had goat's milk and sold it to the hospital. 5.5, milepost 5.5. Coming into curve 24. These are our reverse curves, or S curves, if you want to call them that. This is a 10-degree curve. This is nuts. A 10-degree curve on a 2.5% grade. Alrighty. Curve 25 coming up here. And I made several videos of that. We started cribbing right in here. Actually right behind us. Started cribbing. This has been all cribbed out all the way down through here. You saw some of those videos. And took some videos of me here with the train coming down. This is a 11-degree curve. We got a lot of cleanup. I'm hoping to get a high rail excavator in here to clean these windrows over here up. I never did get back to that. We had issues up there at curve 13 that had to get taken care of, so I had to get out of here as quick as I could to get that. There's another one of our concrete things along the new water line. Second greaser. We bought those brand new from L.B. Foster. They're about 3 and 4 years ago at $25,000 a piece. We have 6 greasers along our line here. Milepost 6, and we got a hunter with a pipe. Alright. I thought you weren't supposed to smoke when you hunt. I'm not a hunter. I thought that this isn't deer season. They're not hunting deer. This is it's archery season for here, so I don't know, maybe pheasant, maybe? Not sure. Curve 26. Again, this is all cribbed out. It's a 2-degree curve. Instead of the other side over there. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope it's not too shaky. I know it's a little noisy. This is a Freightliner here. They should call them freight shakers. Crib down to here. Stopped here. Curve 27, another 2-degree curve. To our right is going to be the white covered bridge. I've shown you pictures of that before. I made a video here of the new bridge deck we did here on Bridge 4. Showed you that white covered bridge a couple times. This is the longest bridge that we have. Again, this is all game land. 400 down there. You got dogs. Small game they must be hunting, I guess. Milepost 6.5 and curve 28. And this is a 3-degree curve. This is a long curve too, but I don't know the exact footage on it. We'll be in game lands all the way down to Milepost 8 on both sides of us. Everything you see is a game owned by State Game Commission. Make a video a long time ago of me riding the back of the ballast car down through here. You saw that one. It's Bridge 5. These high rail trucks don't ride real smooth, so they're not always. They're really built for comfort. I do have an air ride seat in it. They're built for functionality more than comfort. At least this one is. Milepost 7. Various little pieces of track we've had down through here and up on curve 28 we had halter in here undercutting, and they did little really bad mud spots here and there. Milepost 8 up to the Bridge 4 there. Oh golly, that was 3 years ago, I believe. I did make a video there last year of halter undercutting down at Milepost 12.5. That's pretty interesting to watch. Curve 29. It's a 1-degree, 37-minute curve. my avatar that I have when I'm on chat and YouTube and stuff like that. Track, and this is where it was taken, and it was actually a black bear down here in the middle of the track. That's why we took that picture, and I was on the back of the regulator when I took the picture, although you can't see that little black bear in the in that avatar, but it's too small. Okay, we're at milepost 7.5. Third greaser coming up here. We do have a problem with so many coal fines dropping out of the coal cars, plugging those wiper bars up. And I'll do another video sometime later on in the year on the greasers and show you those wiper bars. And they get one. We got to constantly come up here and try to keep them cleaned out. Even LB Foster's even developed a special flap that they just for us because of the amount of coal that drops, plugs those bars up, but they don't work. They work better than no flap, but they don't work perfect either. Okay, curve 30, and we're coming up on our milepost 8 siding. Whiteley Creek is to our right here, and it has been for quite some time. That's what it went over top of underneath of the white covered bridge at speed limit 25. So I forgot to tell you, Whiteley Creek's over here. And we're going to pretty much follow Whiteley Creek all the way back to the harbor, or close to the harbor. It's my home away from home. Okay, I thank you very much for watching this segment, and the next segment we will go from milepost 8 to milepost 12. And I hope you have a really, really good day.